Hello guys, welcome back. This is your trainer again, Trainer Masco, and this is uh, our second training, and this is lesson 2 of our website. We're still going on creating our website, and in the last lesson 1 we made this website, and we were able to make a banner with a background linear, and we made a nav menu with a logo. We had to make an introduction, title, and some slogan in lorem ipsum with a button. Now today what we expect to do, expecting to achieve this, now we will put a table on the banner, which is also called overflow on our side, and we will make it from the beginner perspective by understanding codes. Is when now we will have so many ways to have it up. Of course we will have it. Now this is just a sample of what we are going to do. Now we have to start by going to our VS Code, and now this is where we finished header. So I will have a comment on the header. Shortcut to have a comment is shift slash, not control slash, then you have a comment. Then what is a comment? A comment is just a text that the browser ignores. It's for developers. It shows you how you mark your territory. So I will tell it header ends here. So the developer knows where the header ends, and down here we will start having our overflow, where we're going to work with the second part which we made, and we're going to create a div with the dot overflow. That is our class. Okay, inside the overflow here, okay, we have div. Let us have a left box, okay. Then let us have the middle box, which is this one. This is the left box, middle box, and the right box. Okay, so now we've made this is the overflow. The entire box is overflow. Now let us create this one, and this one. This is a left, middle, and right. So that is what you're creating. So this is overflow left, div dot middle, and right dot div dot right box. Let us also give this one box. Nice, that's perfect. Let us save our job and Control S for shortcuts, or come file, save. So let us also create a comment here, control slash. Let us tell header ends here. Nice. Okay, now you can understand how you mark your territories. This is a text that the browser does not read. Okay, just to mark your territories, this is where things end. So let us now style the header part, the overflow first. So we have dot overflow, and let us give it width, which is 90%. That's a long process, sorry for that. Then height, let us give it 18 em. Okay, that is the, so we have its, this is 900 pixels, 90%. Then height, we are going to give it from top to down here, we're going to give it 18 em, and the background, you see, it's image, so we're going to give it background image. and let's go here, background image, okay, linear gradient, background, then linear gradient. Then let us give it first color, because we have color here. You can see we have a background, but on top of the background we have some colors. Down here we have reddish, then up here we have a light color. So that is why we are having linear gradient. So let us have black, no, let us have orange on top, then comma, then have red, okay. Then now mouse over the color, and now you see the color is just a name. That is wrong. Give it RGB so that you be specific while using your colors. This will make even people know the type of color, the type of family of color that you've used. This is very important. So the next thing here, we have orange and red, okay. I will now have my image, but before that let us confirm if we have images inside our folders. We have images, pages, images. Yeah, we have this. Can we download another image maybe? Gym, yeah, let us just write the gym and go to images. I'll just pick images randomly. Maybe we work with this. Yes, save image. I want JPEG. That is not JPEG. I want JPEG. I don't want to convert it, because JPEG is good. I like JPEG. Save image. That is WAP. You want something simple? Yes, this one is good. Let me see. Save images. I love working with JPEG. Gym JPG images. Yeah, it's good when you write that. JPEG images. What if we pick this? Let's see if it is a JPEG image. Yeah, that is a JPEG image. We go to music, trial, inside images, IMG. We say over. Give it a name, overflow IMG. I don't like working with long names because it takes a lot of space. So we have it now. That's done. Let us go back to our codes here. Now, after the two closing brackets, put comma, then call image using URL. Then inside URL start with slash, because the image is inside IMG, okay. Then we have overflow here. Then we will save it and check if our work is okay. Let's refresh, and we have it, overflow. That's right, but we still cannot see our image because of one thing. Let me put it here. We cannot see our image because of transparency. Let us reduce the opacity here to that. Nice. And come to the second color 2 here, mouse over and bring the opacity down. So when you save it here, we now have it, but there are 2 images, 1, 2. Now for image not to repeat, we say background repeat, no repeat, okay, no repeat, Control S. Nice. Now we have one background, but we want it to be full. If you want it to be full here, we just tell it, this is the code to tell it go full. we write background size here, cover, so that it covers the entire place. Save. So you have the background cover, it covers the entire place. Then next we have to incorporate next thing, margin auto. We need margin auto, margin, let us do margin 0 auto. Yes, then at least now we have it. You see, margin 0 auto bring is at the center. Okay, so if you want to bring the box in the center, it will bring everything margin auto. Then next thing, we have to give it margin top. As you can see, this one, we have some top margin here, so we have to create that distance. We have to create that distance from what we have here. So okay, let me put it here. So I will give it margin, I will give it margin top to, I want it to go on top of this. Okay, I want it to come on top of this, so that means margin top, let me give it margin top minus 8 em. Look, minus 8 em, and we have it on top, minus 8 em. Yeah, let me put it minus 9, minus 8, minus 5 em. Let's see what we have. Now we need it to go inside. You see what we have here. You see what we have here. No, that was a picture of the last video. Yeah, you see what we have here. It should go up. It should go up. So we do minus 10 em. Save. Let's check. Minus 10 is okay. That looks better. Okay, and now the next thing, let us do border radius, because you see this one, we have a rounded corner here. These are rounded, but ours, the corners are sharp. So to put rounded corner, the curved corners, we will have what we call border radius. Border radius. You can also do border, if you want it to acquire this area, you can do border top left radius, but for us we need complete border radius. We'll give it 15 pixels and save it. You see, now we have border radius. Okay, we have our border radius, and next we need to have it we need to have what we call border. You see this one, this is border. You see the stroke, the line around it is white line. Okay, that is what we call the border. Border radius is the curve, while border is the stroke, the white stroke. Okay, now let us say border, and let us give it border 3 pixels. Okay, the boldness of the border 3 pixels, and let us give it solid, means it is one color. So we have solid, then which color? White. Okay, let's see what we have. See, we have it. We have, this is solid. If in case we say dotted, we will get a line dot. You see, this is dotted, but we don't want dotted. so we will do solid. Okay, then we will just tell it display flex, so that the boxes 1, 2, 3 are arranged vertically. Okay, if we don't say that, it will be arranged in a straight line going down. So display flex, so we do display how flex. You can't see it because we've not worked on we've not worked on the boxes still. Okay, so why don't we give margin bottom some 2em, because you see we cannot see the bottom side. So let us give it 2em margin bottom 2em. Okay, yeah, nice. Now at least we can see we have some distance. Okay, nice. Then we have padding. I want to have it padding. Let's do padding of 10. Padding the space inside the box 10. So the boxes inside 10px. What does that mean? That means the space here from the edge to this space is 10, from here to here is 10. So the boxes inside are balanced. So that is padding. Padding is inside. Padding pushes things inside 10 pixels. Margin pushes things outside. Okay, now let us say the gap. What is the gap? The spaces in between here and here, the gaps inside the boxes. So let's see, gap, let me give it 2em. I like working with 2em gaps. Then I will justify content center so that the boxes are aligned at the center like this. Okay, nice. Now let us go. Our design is now well arranged. Now let us go to our first box, also known as left box. Copy left box and start left box down, that is dot left box. Okay, we have dot left box, and let us style the left box. I like when you are naming your styling, you need sometimes to start with overflow dot left box, means left box is inside overflow. Okay, which is good. Now left box is width, let us give it 30%, because we've divided 90. This entire box is 90, so if you split it into 2, that is 30. Every box will have 30, just like this. This is 30. So we get the calculations. So we'll give it width 30, height 18, because 18em. Okay, then we have border. Can I give you border? Let me give it border right, because we want these lines, this line and this line. So to achieve that line, because if we do background and give it color, let's say white, look at what happens. You see we have the white. Okay, but we don't want white. What we want is a line. So to have that line, this is Control/ to make it blind. So I will do border. Okay, border right. We have border right, we have it here. border right. Then what happens? Border right have a solid line. Let's do it 4 pixels. Okay, then white. You see, now we have a line. Okay, so this is how we get that. We got that line. Border right, we're selling the border to be on the right side. Make it solid, 4 pixels and white. So the next thing that we are going to do is just to copy this. Don't repeat yourself. Copy this down so that we make the how do you call it, we make the middle box. So let us call it this middle box. Control C, change this to middle box. Okay, save. Are we okay to there? So we have how many boxes? We have 1, 2 and 3, the middle box. So we also have the middle box is 30%, 18%, and we have it the same. Okay, then we have the overflow right. We'll copy this, copy. Okay, just paste. And now this box, we don't need this here. What we do is just to have width and height. Okay, why? We only want width and height, so that at least we can work with 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so so everything is okay. We have left, and we have these 30 pixels, 30%, 18. So we're still having something here. Let's inspect and see what might be the problem. Somebody's here. This guy here. What is this guy doing? Let's see the width 90. We have to know why this guy is overflowing. That is why when you come to inspect, you get the overflow here. Somebody is pushing this guy. Okay, because we have 1, 2. We only can see how many, this and this. We can't see the other box, so that means maybe there is a problem with our codes. Yeah, the middle, we have right, we have middle, so you've not copied this. See, change this to dot, Control V, middle, Control S. You see, that where the problem was. We never changed our CSS naming. Naming can cost you a lot, and most of the people would suffer so much because of the naming. So here I will have a left box. I will give it H2. Okay, and maybe give it our mission. Then under it I will give it paragraph, that is P tag, that is the element P, and inside have some lorem ipsum. Wow, if you see the screen is full this way, what you do for you to see your codes, you come to view and word wrap so that they can come together. So that is nice. Now we have it overflown. Let us go and check our work. You see, we have our mission. Now we will just copy this and change in box 2 and also in box 3. control save. That is we have here mission, we have vision. Change this to vision. Let us confirm with our mission, our mission, our vision, our value. Our vision, then our value. Is that the right spelling of value? Values. Yeah, values. Save. Do we have everything in place? Everything is good. Everything is okay. Yes. Now, because everything is now okay and we have done all the things right, now we want to target overflow H2. Overflow H2. H2 is the heading. Now we'll come to overflow dot overflow H2. Okay, so we just want to style all the H2s. Okay, so H2 will say color. Okay, color, that is the text color. The text color, you must start with color green. Let me give it this green and jump down and have it text decoration underline. Text decoration, you can see this one is green. Then we have text decoration down here. Okay, or we do text decoration underline. Okay, the next thing we do font size. The size of the font size to be, let's say 1.1 em. Let's save and see if we are on track. Yes, you can see we are okay. Let's confirm with here. We are okay, but the fonts are not good per se. Let us change them to bold. Font weight to bolder. Bold, yes, that is okay. We have bold fonts, yes. Okay, let us change the font family. Let us give it maybe Franklin. How about Franklin? Yeah. Let us change the font size to 2 em. 2 em. No, too big. 2.1 is big. Let us do 2 flat. At least. Okay. The color is shouting so much, so make it a little bit darker. Yeah, that is too cool. Okay, let me use that green. There is a green that we should use. That green is okay. Yeah, that green is okay. Okay, let us go back and have now let us also have button under here. You can see we have button in each and every one. 1, 2 and 3. So how do we include the button? Come under each, after paragraph, have some button, read more. Okay, we can name it read more or learn more. Yeah, the other one is called what? Let us confirm. Learn more here, and let us just copy this button. Okay, copy, paste it under here. and also on top of this, because there are three. Let us confirm if we have our buttons. Yes, 1, 2 and 3. Let us style the buttons now. Let us style the buttons. Yeah, the button is inside overflow, so don't forget about dot overflow. Then let us do button and style the button. Okay, we don't need dot button because button is not given a class. So let us do background color transparent, because we don't need this one, we want it transparent as this, transparent. Okay, let's see if our background is transparent. Our button is transparent. Let us make it now. Next, let us make our border. Let us give it a border. Give it a border of 2 pixels. 2 pixels solid white. Save. Nice. This is what we want. I think we can check it from here as we work. You can view it from down here as we work. Okay, so next we are getting close to finishing this. There's padding. Let us giving padding the inside space. Okay, padding 8 pixels and 10 pixels. Yeah, you can see it is now big. Okay, it is now big. And let us have a border radius, because this one is a rounded button. You see, it is a round button. Let us also create ours rounded by giving it border radius we do 15 pixels. Yeah, let's see how 15 pixels is. Nice, very nice. Okay, looking good. And then we are like finishing with the button. Margin top, let us give it 1 em of the button. Margin top, yeah, here margin top, let us do margin top of 1 em. I mostly use 1 em because it is flexible. So the margin top means the distance from the text, the paragraph to the button. This is margin top, so it leaves the margin between the paragraph and the button. So next we have pointer. We don't need it to point with the cursor. You see, this is the cursor, the mouse cursor. How do you call it? This is the cursor, and I need it to point with the hand. Okay, so I will do cursor pointer. We'll do cursor pointer. So look at what happens now. It is pointing now, you see. Now I want it when points, at least there must be some effects, the color change. That is put by what we called hover. Okay, when you mouse over, the button hovers. So we'll still copy this now and add some hover here after the button. I will add hover effect that will give us some effect. Okay, and why don't we have some how do you call it, hover background green, hover background to be green. background color to turn green because green is our color, and let us give it color of the text, color white. Then change the border. Okay, when you mouse over it changes back to green. Border, let us do border 2 pixels, okay. Solid, again border solid, green. Let me see, look what happens. No, we need to change border to be white. When you bring here, the border changes to be white. Let us change this to be white here. That is white. Let us see. Nice. This one and this one. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Transition, we need some smoothness when transiting the motion. We don't need it to give this effect just instant, no. Some transition, let us give it, it should be 0 point what, 3s. Yeah, that's good. Let's see now. It is not, you see, is very smooth now, very smooth. And that is our button. We were forgetting about something, the paragraph. Wow. Dot overflow p, forgetting about the paragraph, guys. You see our paragraph here is in color. Which color? Let's confirm. White color. So let us change it to be white. Paragraph color to be white. Then why don't we have font family? Arial. Yeah, Arial is good. Then the size of the font to be font size to be something to do with 1.1 em. Let's check if our colors have changed. Yeah, this is so big. 1.1 is so big. No, you see, he said 1 em is equivalent to 16 pixels. So I will do let me do Verdana. So most of the people always ask why when you say font family it gives you several fonts. It means when some browsers do not there are some browsers with no other font, so there are so many options for the browser to choose. Okay, so we'll do 1 em. Let's check. Let's see our font here. That font is very simple. This is Arial. Yeah, let's do Arial. Let's remove this. Arial. Yeah, that is good. Now you can see, we have this, okay, very cool. See, our site is now okay. And now we have made it to this end. Okay, look here, this is very simple. Okay, let's confirm if we have something. I need to scroll it down, so let me give the overflow, where is you? Overflow margin bottom, let's say 20px, so that it is scrollable. Yeah, now our space under here, and you remember it is not on top here because we wanted it to be on top, so there is a problem. It is not here because we said 18 but we never said minus. Now we see we have it here. Let's see what we have. Let's save. Minus 18. Let's have it. Do we have it? Minus 18 height. Do you have overflow? Yes, overflow minus 18. And sometimes you'll get that when the box does not want to move, you get that some things will distract you, because you get that there is something that is missing. We need to put it back. Margin top, yeah, that was this is impossible, it never happened. So we have margin top 10 em. To go margin top again, we have 2 em. So this is what is confusing the browser, because we have margin top 2 em, and again we have margin top minus 10. So the browser always pick the bottom one. So we will remove this and save it, and now we have it done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our box, but now this is a problem. You can see here, okay, the margins are not, it's actually at the wall. So we don't want, this is a mistake also in graphics and design. This is called alignment. Don't do this. Make sure there is a difference between the paddings. So we will give them padding, give them left box, margin right 10px. Now there is a distance, that is margin. Left box, margin right. Let me give it margin. Let me give it margin auto. Let's see how the text will behave. Nope, not auto. The box, let me give the box padding. Padding to be 10px. Yeah, you can see now there is a space. Okay, let me do maybe 20. Yeah, 20 is good. Let us do the same to all the boxes. Middle box, and this is middle. Why is the overflow button? Right box, Control S, and we have everything right now. And you can see this is our second tutorial, second stage, and we've made it work. Okay, we've made it work. This one is not, this one, the background, the linear gradient is too transparent. So overflow bring it up. I will change this to be black because I like black with yeah. Now look at the face we have. Wow, that is great. Nice. So look, we have everything in place. So today, what have you learned? Just a preview. We've created a box called overflow in comparison with this, and we've made an overflow box on top of the header, and inside we have 3 children, one left, middle and right, and inside them we've used the H2 and the paragraph and had some button with some effects. Okay, then the design is okay. So guys, thank you very much, and actually you can follow the tutorial, and if you don't understand anything, just rewind the video and have a look at it again and again until you understand it. Let me tell you something about coding. Codes is not doing what I'm doing. Okay, I always tell people, when you're doing codes, is not doing what I'm doing. Okay, this is the beginner. So in some videos we will be doing JavaScript and introducing JavaScript on how JavaScript works with HTML and CSS. So coding is not doing what I'm doing. Coding is understanding, because Masco had to put text align center. What does it do? What does color do? What does font family do? So that is understanding codes and understanding the structure, that is HTML. At the end of the day, when you come up with a final project like this, then you have a reason to say, I have made it. But if you make something like exactly like mine, that is good. Now have another next tutorial, make your own style and design. Okay, now that is how basically I encourage people to do codes and understand codes in detail, because when you understand codes in detail, that makes you know what you're doing. Okay, that makes you know what you're doing. So what is next is we will still go to the content area down here to start having some content apart from the overflow, until we make this home page, which is also known as index page, complete. Now subscribe to my channel, and also this will help you be notified when I do the next tutorial. So enjoy the tutorial, and also you can share the challenges on the comment section on what never worked for you. See you in our next video.